Galloway, eHow's garden expert, and here are my tips for growing a beautiful organic garden. Today I'm going to show you how to keep fresh cut flowers perky for over a week the organic way without using floral preservatives. Step 1. The best way to ensure long-lasting blooms is to start with the freshest flowers available. If you're cutting flowers from your own yard, cut them in the morning right after the dew is dried. If you need to purchase a bouquet, some great sources of really fresh flowers are local farmers markets and you pick farms. If you're going to buy from a floral shop or grocery store, call ahead and ask them when they get their flower deliveries. That way you can go ahead and pick the flowers up on the day that they're delivered, and you'll have the freshest flowers in the neighborhood. Step 2. When you're choosing a bouquet, there's a few things you're going to want to look for. Look for flowers that still have tightly closed buds because these will open later as the bouquet matures. Also, you're going to want to look for a range of flowers, some that are already open, some that are beginning to open. And if you're choosing a mixed bouquet, it's important to choose one that has some flowers that are really long lasting. For instance, this one has some statice and some mums and some other flowers, including a chrysanthemum, that last longer, and then a few that'll wilt sooner, including the sunflower and the snapdragons. So it's a good idea to have a mixed bouquet that has lots of different flowers and that ones that'll mature at different rates, because then that'll ensure that your blooms last longer. Step 3. Choose a vase that won't crowd the flowers, and be sure to wash it with hot soapy water before you use it. Then, fill it with 3 inches of tepid water. Stems that are submerged in water begin to decay, so you never want to fill the entire vase with water. Step 4. Before you trim the flower's stems, you're first going to want to remove any foliage that might fall below the water line. Foliage that's submerged in water quickly begins to rot, and that encourages the growth of bacteria. Bacteria gums up the stems of the flowers and reduces their ability to take up water. So you want to be sure to get rid of all that foliage. Step 5. Place the stems under running water. Then cut 1 or 2 inches off at a 45-degree angle. You're going to want to use pruners or floral shears as opposed to plain old household scissors because those can crush the stems. Step 6. Immediately plunge the flowers into the vase. Step 7. Once you've got your flowers arranged the way you want them, you're going to want to move the arrangement out of direct sunlight. Also, it's best to keep flowers away from ripening fruit. It gives off a gas called ethylene that actually makes the flowers wilt faster. Step 8. Floral preservatives contain biocides that kill bacteria that builds up in flower water. If you want to care for your fresh flowers organically, you can prevent bacteria buildup by changing your water every day. What you're going to want to do is just tip your vase over into the sink and pour out the old water. Then you're going to want to trim your flowers' ends. So the best way to do that is grab your arrangement tightly so you can preserve it and pull out the flowers. Also, you can dump out any additional water, and if any leaves have fallen into your vase, you're going to want to get those out too because they'll rot and gum up your water. Then you're going to want to go ahead and add 3 additional inches of water, nice, clean, fresh water, to your vase. And then you're going to want to start trimming up your arrangement. And so you're just going to take your floral shears again, but this time you only need to cut off about 1/4 inch off each stem. Because remember, you're going to be doing this for over a week, so you don't want to cut off 1 inch each time or you're going to end up with a very short arrangement. Once you have your flowers all trimmed, you're just going to put them back in the vase, and they're going to look as lovely as ever.